Does the rumors ever end? We're seeing here in verse 26, rumor upon rumor, rumor after rumor. How many more rumors do we need to hear? And we will continue to hearing rumors after rumors, rumor upon rumor. You know, the land of, we don't come out of her land. We come out of her ways. We don't take apart. We come out of her we come out of her religion. When he said come out, this is what he means. This is another rumor, rumor upon rumor. Babylon is everywhere. Rumor upon rumor. No scripture says Babylon is everywhere, but yet we can easily add to the word. You know the rumors, Babylon's spiritual. The Most High going to deliver us out of the land of our captivity. All we have to do is keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. Rumor after rumor. The Torah was not given to us to keep in the land of captivity. We can't, there are too many laws we cannot keep in the land of captivity. But yet we're steady trying to keep these. We're steady trying to keep Pesach. We're trying to keep. Here's another rumor. They kept Passover in the wilderness. Who said we can't keep Passover outside of Jerusalem? What scripture is that? And the Most High, there are many scriptures the Most High give us, but they have yet read. Rumor after rumor. There should be disaster upon disaster. We're already seeing disaster upon disaster. And we're already hearing the rumors upon rumors. Then they shall seek a vision from a prophet. We have people calling themselves prophets. We have prophet this, prophet that. These people are not prophets. Here they go back in the days in the land, and they're seeking a vision from a prophet. But the Torah will perish from the look, the Torah is perishing from these prophets, from these teachers, from these leaders. You won't find it. And counsel from the leaders. You won't find counsel. Right now you can't find counsel among leaders. It doesn't exist. These people don't care about you and I. They care about your money. We hadn't figured this out yet. Somehow people have yet figured this out. We've yet figured it out. We've yet figured out the word religion. You know, we're still stuck on religion. It means to bind fast. We came out of religion. We don't go back into it. That religion binds you fast. The moment you're under it, you're bound. The Most High can't deal with you now. You're in the hands of the enemy because you chose not the ways of the Most High. You chose to go back to where we came from. The king will mourn, who's ever leading. The king will mourn. The prince, the leaders, will be clothed with desolation. Where are the Babylonian teachers? At this time, right now, the Babylonian teachers, they're clothed with what looked like righteous robes and apparel. But the Most High said they will be clothed with desolation, just as these back in the days were clothed with desolation. Nothing new under the sun. And the hands of the common people will tremble. The normal people. They're going to look. These are our teachers. These are our pastors. These are our prophets. Someone come to the channel once and been following the channel, and they want me to see this prophet so-and-so, and this is the real prophet. I'm like, how are you taken by these false prophets? How is it? I will do to them according to their way and according to what they deserve. Most High said these people deserve punishment. And when he delivers, they're not going to like the way he deliver it. It's going to be nasty, ugly, disgusting. You don't want to be in the midst of it. And none will bury their bodies. I will judge them. Then they shall know that I am Yahuah. You understand what he's saying here? Right now, our people don't know him. And when these things go down, they're going to understand. Then they're going to understand and know he's the Almighty and his word reigns true. Now, I made a point here about having the words of the Most High in your mouth, having the words of the prophets, speaking what they have spoken, and it puts you in danger. Here it is. Matthew 23 and 37. Oh, Jerusalem. This is the Kadash place. This is the place where he placed his name. The Kadash place. This is the dwelling place of the Most High. But here Yahushua is saying, oh, Jerusalem. This is supposed to be the city of Shalom. Shalom is in it. Shalom. So how is it? You have Shalom in it, but he's saying, oh, Jerusalem, the one who kills the prophets? Wait a minute. We're talking righteous prophets. We're talking righteous men, and stone those who are sent to her. When the Most High sent his word, when he sent these people, you have these wicked rebels. They don't like this word, and they stone and kill them. The prophets' lives are in danger. Every moment, every second, every minute, the life is in danger. How often I wanted to gather your children together as a hen gathers her chicks under her wings, but you were not willing. The Most High is willing to gather his people, but most of our people are not willing. They don't like the way he gathers. Now we can understand Zephaniah 1 and 18. Neither their silver nor their gold, and when this happens, shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahuwah's wrath. It came before. We just saw in Ezekiel where it came before. And we will see it come again. It happened over and over throughout history. And it's before us right now because the end is upon Yashar'al. This is what the Most High is saying. So their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of Yahuwah's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured. Again, you can't teach scripture without talking about the land. We just have to understand how much emphasis is put on the land. The whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. Look, his eyes on the land to destroy it and to barack it. Which do you prefer? Which do you choose? For he will make speedy riddance of all those who dwell in the land. When the Most High, when he strikes, he make a speedy riddance. He said goodbye, good riddance, get out. You didn't come out when he said come out. Now he's going to put you out. He's going to put you out physically. Nothing spiritual. This word spiritual, remember the word spiritual. It came from slavery. Our slave master said we are spiritual people. This is where it came from. Amos 8, 1 through 11. Thus says Yahuwah. Thus have Yahuwah showed unto me a basket of summer fruit. And he said, Amos, what do you see? He said, what do you see? And he says, a basket of summer fruit. Then the Most High said to me, the end has come upon my people. You see, when the Most High proclaims something, he proclaims it to the prophets. The prophets give it to the people, and this is what the people don't like. So we have no prophets today. So the only thing we can do is dig into the scripture, what he told the prophets for us today. And here is the word he has for us today. The end has come upon my people. The end has come upon Yashar'al. The end has come upon my people of Yashar'al, and I will not again pass by them anymore. He's saying this is it. When this end come upon these people, this is it. It will never happen again. I will never have to do this again, because this is all. It will end all. And the songs of the house shall be hallowing in that day, said Yahuwah. There shall be many dead bodies in every place. This is not a pretty sight to see. There will be many dead bodies in every place. They shall cast them forth with silence. Look, they're getting rid of the bodies. They're silent because they're dead. Hear this, O you that swallow up the needy. Here you go. Hear this. These rich pastors taking from the needy. And I told you, the scripture teaches us not to give to the rich. Stop giving your money to the rich. Leave the rich alone. Let the rich be. even to take, watch this, even to make the poor of the land fail. How does they make the poor of the land fail? By not helping the poor. Most of our people don't care about the poor. I did the message, give to the poor, don't rob them. Not many people care about that message. There were many that did, but most people didn't care about that message. Giving to the poor and don't rob them? I'm poor. What are you talking about? Saying, when will the new moon be gone? This is what they are saying? When will the Kadash, when will this be gone? When will this Kadash day be gone, that we may sell corn and the Shabbat, that we may set forth wheat, making the ephod small? Listen, we should be, I know when we get to the end of our Shabbats, I'd be like, man, another Shabbat went by. You know, time going by fast, and I understand he's collapsed the time, so I'd be like, another one will be here soon. But I get a little sad when the Shabbat ends. When the day ends, the sun goes down, the Shabbat is finished. Then we have to clean up, because we didn't clean up all day. And it's like, you know, we're busy now. Now we're back busy. We're back to doing what we were doing. See, we stop. And then we have to get back to what we were doing. And I get a little sad. I like the Shabbat. I love the Shabbats. The Shabbats is an honor. The Shabbats, they are baraka. They're baraka to us. And they make us Kadash. We don't understand this. But here it is, our people. When is the Shabbat over? That we may set forth wheat, making the ephod small and the shekels great. Look, they talking about selling a little bit of wheat, and selling it for a big price. Getting more than what they should be getting. Falsifying the balances by deceit. The people here, the people in Babylon, you don't understand how they operate here. And the way they operate here is many things is so different. It's completely different. And one of the things they do over here, they tend to stick with the old for some reason I don't know. They still do a lot of things that are old. And one of the things they have over here, they're balance scales. It's what it is. We read in scripture about the balance scales. When I go buy fruits and vegetables, they're using balance scale. I remember the first time I saw them, and I'm looking at these old balance scales. I'm like, what is this? What in the world is this? But you put the weight on one end of it, and you put the food on the other, and you weigh them out. And these are called balance scales. And they are still, when we buy fruits and vegetables, they are still weighing it that way in most of the places. So they're falsifying the balance by deceit. That they will make, what? That we may buy the poor for silver and the needy for a pair of shoes. Yeah, and sell the refuse of the wheat. This wheat should be trashed. It should be thrown away. It's no good, but they are selling it and they're getting over on the poor. Here you see them robbing the poor and not giving to the poor. This is what wicked people do. Yahuah have sworn by the excellence of Yaakov, surely I will never forget any of their works. The Most High not forgetting this mess. Shall not the land tremble for this? Here we go with the land. Shall not the land tremble for this? The land has more, listen, the land knows more than the people. The land's going to tremble because of this. And the people will continue to do this wickedness and not tremble because they don't fear the Most High like the land does. Even the wild beast honors the Most High. But the people, most people do not know, honor, or even care to want to know about him. And everyone mourn that dwells therein. And it shall rise up wholly as a flood, and it shall be cast out and drowned as by the flood of Egypt. Egypt river was known to flood. They had a problem all through the years. We read it in scripture. That river was flooding. And when it flooded, the water would go over fish on the ground. They had problems after problems after problems. Finally, they did something unthinkable. They built a dam in another country. And now they control the water flow of the river Egypt. But this is not good. Now they can cut the water flow off. This is something I don't understand. And we understand the rivers are going to dry up. And this is one of the reasons why.